Hello everyone and welcome back in a new video of Minecraft. Since our current Minecraft survival series in of a bit of a break, since I'm being quite slow in recording the next episode, instead I wanted to review with you the new additions that have been introduced in the last week's update that has been released, the 1.21.5. The so-called Spring to Life game drop. So, first thing first, we have received many mob updates. Well, the actual spawn eggs received an overhaul of the looks. Now they are much more self-explanatory in what they do spawn, as you can see here in the creative tab dedicated to them. Also, mobs actually have received some new skins, new variants we have for the pigs, the cows and the chickens. So here you can see, for example, this is a warm biome cow, this is a cold one, this woolly one, while then for the temperate biomes we have the default one. And the same goes for the chickens and the pigs. The more reddish ones are for the hot biomes, while the more bluish ones are for the cold ones. I've also added in sheep because actually the colors with which they do spawn have changed. In cold biomes it's much more likely you'll find grey sheep, while in the hot biomes it's much more likely you'll find brown ones instead. Additionally, the chickens, the new two chicken variants do produce different egg variants actually. So brown eggs for the brown chicken and blue eggs for the blue one. Last thing that has been added to the mobs is wolves have received a bit of an addition. Apart from like the new custom textured egg, you can hear it already. They received new voices, as Minecraft puts it. Basically, there are 6 new ways in which 6 new sounds that a wolf can produce, and each wolf gets to pick one random one, a more growling sound or a more cheerful one. We have the default one, the classical. It's quite interesting for mobs. Now, moving on from mobs and stuff, we move on to ambient and environmental stuff. You can already see some changes, like those pink flowers over on top of the cacti, or the fact that leaves now get the falling leaf animation, which previously was only for the azalea trees. Forest received 2 brand new additions. First of all is the leaf litter, which is very similar to the cherry blossom blocks in that it has the 4 variants. And also, forests do have the chance of spawning these fallen trees, which is a nice addition because it helps break up the uniformity of a forest as a whole. You can see that the forest biome is literally covered in forest litter, and these logs occasionally get also a mushroom as a decoration or some vines. Moving back to our savanna desert, further additions that have been made is in the desert. Apart from the new cactus flower, we have also the dry grass, short and tall dry grass, and if you keep silent you can hear it. Sandy biomes got a new sound, the so-called whispers of sand. A very nice addition, especially since I feel that Minecraft environment or weather is much too sorely lacking these tiny details that render everything much more immersive as an experience. Other plant blocks that have been added are these wildflowers that can spawn in very specific biomes like meadows and few others. They are similar, well, the same as the leaf litter and the cherry blossoms in that they have these 4 variants. And if you were to travel on river, you might get the chance to see the two other blocks that have been added. First of all, the new bush, which is not only spawning onto the river shores, but it's much likely to find it if you were strolling around. For the last block that has been added, we have to wait until the sun sets. Along the shores of the rivers, you might find these very peculiar glinting bushes, which are firefly bushes, which at night they do spawn these lovely little particles and make this cracking sound that is, well, it has also an added value of rendering, or as I said before, the game ever so immersive. Minecraft is getting very noisy. Moving now inside of the village, we can already see some changes like the new eggs. We are going to talk about cartographers, because cartographers received actually 3 new types of explorer maps that they can generate, which I have put up over here. So we have, first of all, village maps. Now basically each cartographer will have a map pointing to another village. Depending on which biome it has spawned, it will point to another village and possibly to another structure, because to the pool of structures that an explorer map can point to, we have now added the swamp hut, the witch hut in the swamp, and the jungle pyramid. Very interesting for exploring, definitely makes the cartographer much more useful as a NPC rather than it was before. Additionally, new trades have been added for the wandering trader. Wandering traders now are going to always give 2 trades in which they buy something from you, and they will give also new stuff that they will sell, like for example logs, which they previously didn't, or potentially some invisibility potion, or even some enchanted tools, like here we have this enchanted iron pickaxe. Last addition concerning, let's say, maps, cartography and village stuff is the new, well, the lodestone got its crafting reworked, no longer requiring netherite ingots, but instead just iron. So this means that we are now able to use lodestone extensively also in our world for decorating all our structures. It has a very pretty texture with this cross-shaped thing. I love it a lot, and I am looking much forward to build with it. So that's it, at least for what concerns the biggest part. There are many other updates that I haven't talked about because they are minor, they are technical updates. I don't think they are worth to cover into a video like this, but I'll leave you a link down below in the description for the Minecraft wiki page that covers extensively the new update and what has been added, also for the more technical aspects. All in all, this update, this game drop, was a bit underwhelming, as always. At least this is my honest opinion. Like, I always welcome new things, new blocks, especially new green blocks for more gardening. And the new sounds are very much welcome. I do love getting a new, let's say, touch, a new emotion, more immersive experience. Although I would love if Mojang were to rework a little bit the weather, because right now the weather is much too simplistic, at least for my taste. While I would love much more having some more peculiar events in the weather cycle. For example, eclipses I would love, or the blood moon would be a nice addition, or even like wind or hail perhaps. I don't know, it's a very open-ended thing, but what would you like to view in these in the coming updates? Another, let's say, remark that I must make is the new Firefly bush. I surely hope that this isn't like the much anticipated Firefly mob that was advertised in the past Minecraft Live. Because if were it that so, that would be very, very underwhelming as a thing. I was looking much forward to the new Firefly mob. As always, I thank you for having followed me until this moment. Leave a like if you enjoyed to do this, let's say, update review video. And subscribe if you wish to see more like them. Then do tell me down in the comments or wherever, also on my socials. I'll always leave my link tree down in the description. If you would like me to cover more extensively the various updates that get as they get released, and I will be waiting for you as per my usual in the next video. Bye bye!